This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, This is the
Growing community of Karen Christians from Burma has impacted the congregation and its outreach.
About the year 2000, Karen people started to come to St. Paul. We had a young woman and her husband that were at the church, and she went to the Tuesday morning Bible study, which was mostly composed of older ladies, and asked if it would be okay if she invited some of her family to come. Not to sponsor them, but would the church welcome them? And the women, of course, said yes to this appeal. And what happened, though, was unexpected. Pretty soon we had 16 people living in the basement of the church for 4 months. And that's when we got into the deep end of the pool of recycling and learned about the situation in Burma and the situation that the Karen were facing, not only fleeing from Burma, but of the challenges that they faced when they came to St. Paul.
First Baptist Church of St. Paul has witnessed a people not only moving successfully into a new culture, but impacting and enriching the existing one as well.
There was a group that started a worship down in the basement of the church, and they were just really a lively group. They wanted to be part of First Baptist Church, but they also really needed their time and their own style of worship, and so they initiated it, and they had that worship time. Pretty soon that group grew to a point that they really needed to get their own place, and so they spun off, and they were working and worshiping in their own space. They were still very much connected with us. There would be a lot of joint activities that we continued with them.
We are so blessed to be here. We love to have our own language worship service. We would like to form our Korean Baptist Church. They support us in many ways to have our own church or to have our own congregation. The blessing that we receive from God by the First Baptist Church. We have some challenges regarding the difference of the culture, language problem, and lifestyle difference. So we try to adjust to solve these challenges.
As many other churches and individuals here will testify, the resettlement of families from Burma has provided abundant mutual blessings.